Gemini, for the month of April, I'm being guided to tell you that you are going to be getting back on the path that is for you. You're going to go in the right direction. I feel a lot of you have been going through some heavy stuff. We're going to take a look at that right now for the sun, moon, and rising sign as we look at the month of April and the positive energies that are surrounding you. So welcome you guys to this channel. I'm being guided to say you've got something really big coming in. Now you do have the Ace of Swords, and this is authenticity. This is being truthful in who you are, and it definitely represents our air sign of Gemini as well as the other signs. But the beautiful part about it is it also came with the Ten of Pentacles. Things are going to be starting to fall back into place for you because something got out of whack. You may have decided to make a change in your life. That could be relocating for some of you, and it wasn't the right thing. You don't feel the energy connecting to you underneath. You moved in with the wrong people, or you let somebody move in you. I definitely feel there is somebody around you who has been creating some turmoil that may have actually convinced you to go in a different direction that didn't work out for you. However, there is this course correction coming in. Now, we had the March full moon, which is releasing and clearing out, cleansing your home, get rid of the things around you, make sure you have no things boxed up that hold no value to your life whatsoever. If it's just useless, if you haven't looked at it in years and years, it's time to get rid of that right now. We have Mercury in retrograde, and you're probably feeling the effects of it already as you're watching this video. However, this is a pull back energy. So you have two pull backs and then you have two pull forward. The new moon on the 8th and the solar eclipse on the 8th. So we're going to be kind of toggling back and forth, and there will be a lot of memories of people and situations and experiences coming through over the next month, throughout almost all of April, if not all the way up until the first few days of May. There's just this powerful part of you that you're highly intuitive. So I feel this was a coercion. Okay, somebody getting you off track, an incentive to take a new opportunity that wasn't what it was supposed to be. Normally, you can see right through that. Normally, you can tell. However, there's like this trickster kind of energy around it. But we'll look at that as we go forward. So, this message is saying follow your guided voice, follow your inner voice, follow your intuition, follow the synchronicities that are around you, because you've got something very profound getting ready to come through more toward the end of April for a lot of you. It's going to blossom in that month, definitely rolling into May. So let's take a look at your career, education, projects, whatever you're spending your energy and effort on, pretty much all your resources on, that have nothing to do with family or romance. We have the World card, okay? Whatever this opportunity is that I'm talking about, if it's in your career sector, you've got a new opportunity. This is a new chapter. Look at this, is a beautiful new chapter, and it is surrounded by pentacles. This is something from your creation, something from your mindset of what you actually want to do, and it is going to be a big, big deal for you guys. So this World card, I feel some of you are going to deal with an international organization, and it looks like you're dealing with Australia for some of you. I see that country, very big. So this could be coordinating two sides in this situation, but it is very big deal for you where you are going to reap the reward. Now, when it comes to your career, education, projects, look at this. These are the other three cards that came out all together in one. You're ending a cycle, and it's time for you to take a leap of faith and have faith that what you've created, what you've been working on, is right for you. And there's the offer. There's the pentacle. Pentacles are coming in for you starting in the month of April. So for those of you where you're just starting out in school, I feel that you are definitely going to do well. The grant is coming in, a small chunk of money. That may have been exactly what you needed to get your books. I feel, or maybe pay for the course, but definitely it's enough to cover your books and materials. whatever this is, you know inside of you, you know your heart of hearts is what I'm being guided to say. In your heart of hearts, you know this is the right direction for you. And this educational enhancement is part of your soul purpose. This may be in the field of education. It may be getting a certification for healing modality. Not necessarily a degree. This is more like a certification for some of you. Whatever it is, it's like a green light go. And Gemini, green is definitely in the month of April for you. Green is prosperity. Green is the earth, and it's bringing everything and locking it into the earth. Now, the color green I see is like a lime green, kind of a lime green. It's a little bit lighter than in here. It's not quite like that, but it's a beautiful color. So that is definitely one of them. Seafoam green and a lime green. Those two greens are really showing up. If you've been seeing that color quite a bit lately, or it has something to do with your project, your career path, your education, put a comment in there. We'd love to hear what's going on with you. Now, when it comes to a new project, I do feel you're ending a cycle. Whatever you were doing may not have been working. You couldn't get the people to contribute, find investors. You couldn't get the loan, the grants, the scholarships, whatever it was to get this up and going. I do see that it's a nonprofit organization, Gemini, that you could work for a nonprofit organization, or you could be starting one. I feel for a lot of you, this is starting one. It does have to do with animals, but it's not just dogs and cats. This is all kinds of animals. So it looks more like a wildlife type of a environment. You may be trying to cooperate with somebody in Australia. That could be where the backing comes from, or setting it up in that location. There is a correlation between that country and this particular vision that I'm seeing. Regardless of what you're working on, there is going to be this moment, because you're ending a cycle. You're going in the right path. You stopped and said, wait, I'm going to go this way because it feels right. It makes sense to me. Everything just is flowing to go in that direction. You just did a course correction. And it is that simple, but we have to feel it. We have to make sure that we are walking in alignment with the universe. And right now, these flows of energy that are coming through that are going to be like this. Okay, this is what they're going to do. They're going to be all over the place, but yet it's got this window of jumping in and moving forward. And you guys have the ability with your heightened senses, not sentences, to work with this energy flow in your benefit. And I feel you're going to actually do it. Now, let's take a look at your family and friends, Gemini, because again, whatever you have been through, remember the authentic you had to return. I feel some of you have been around somebody. I am seeing Taurus, I'm seeing Aries, I'm seeing Pisces. Okay, so these are the three zodiac signs that are standing out to me. I'll call out more as we go along. There's something about these individuals, whether it was one or all of them, one or more people around you. There's something about these people. There's your Aries right there, and the Pisces was there too. That dominated your energy, masterminded your thinking, and created false illusions. So there was some manipulation by a family member or a close friend where I feel you were deceived in what was going on. Now, they may have been trying to say, oh, it is not going to work. There's your Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio right there. We have the Princess of Cups. Whatever this is that's going on between you and this family member, there is definitely a healing opportunity getting ready to emerge. But the healing begins with you. So if you're not quite through that situation, I feel by the end of April, you will definitely be headed in the right direction. Or by early May, you're going to be more like yourself. And you're putting back balance into this situation. There was a lot of fear and negative energy that is through this individual that caused you to worry, to feel anxious, questioning your own ability of a decision that you made, a choice that you made. And these two people right here, they are showing up as female, It doesn't have to be, but the energy is very much on that side. But there's a sense of domination around these individuals where they may have been acting very bratty and saying, no, it's their way or the highway. Okay, their way or the highway. But whatever this is, you are definitely getting ready to come out of this spell. You're going to see the truth. The truth is going to be revealed to you, and it's actually the divine energy, the universe, the cosmos are going to come in and plant something, and they're just going to go whoop and open it up. And here's this bright light right there, magnifying whatever that issue is. So you're going to know without a doubt what needs to be looked at if there's been problems with this situation. And I feel there was. Somebody wasn't taking action. Somebody was just sitting there. And I feel again like they were saying things that were, I'm hearing, contradictory to your beliefs. So if you believed you needed to go this direction, they said, no, that is stupid. You need to go this direction. And now you're going to go back on track. There is an apology coming through. There is healing coming through with this situation. Once you see the truth, you're going to be able to address it and move into a much better position. Now, for some of you, this could have been a romantic individual, romantic partner, but I feel it's actually separate in Gemini's reading. Now, there is this powerful energy of playfulness around the sign of Gemini, playfulness in a romantic situation. We're going to look at those of you in a relationship, and then, of course, we'll tap into those of you who are not. But I just feel very frolicky as I get ready to do Gemini's love reading. Now, the card that flew out is the King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Perhaps that's the sign of the individual you're dealing with. But one thing's for sure, this person normally is very fun to be around. People love to be around them. They're happy, they're joyous, they crack jokes, they just really tap into the heart of the people around them, bringing in joy and enlightenment on some level. However, this person has their back to us right now. So they may have turned their back on you. They may have been focused on someone else or something else. And I feel for a lot of you, it was someone else. Now that's where it may interconnect with the family or friend. I feel that there was I hear dynamic duo. That's what they just said. So there may have been they've created a friendship or partnership with somebody in your life, and it was not in your favor. We have the Five of Cups right here, and the Five of Cups is what I'm talking about, that energy of feeling defeated, the loss over this situation. They may feel like they gave up on you. I feel they gave up on you, or you gave up on them. This situation can be turned around, and it can bring in a new sense of joy, but you're going to have to use your intuition as you go forward. There's something hidden with this King of Cups. There's a reason their back is to you and not facing you. Now, when I do your personal readings, I will look at the vision and I can see if they're looking at you, which things are usually going well. They're very interested. There's a connection. If they're looking away from you, that's typically them looking at other people, interested in other things, or so busy they are not giving you the attention. And then there's some that are sideways, where they're looking back and forth. This one is looking the other direction. And that's what I mean. I feel that there's somebody around you that was deceptive, okay? And it was actually probably two people. But use your intuition. You're going to see whatever came through. There is an apology going to come through, most definitely, for some of you. And this is apology is going to be real. It will sound very low-keyed, trying to make it more nonchalant. However, it is a powerful message, because I don't feel this King of Cups apologizes very often. I don't feel that they think they need to. There's a sense of self-ego, inflated ego attached to this King of Cups. So whatever happened where it felt defeat is actually going to be in a position to heal and grow if you choose to. That's going to be totally up to you. Some of you are just, I'm going to go forward. But this is a healing opportunity for you, Gemini, if you're dealing with that situation. Now, those of you who are looking for love, wanting love, and ready for love to come in, and even if you're not, you have somebody coming in. Somebody coming in saying, I like you. I want to really get to know you. And they have an earthy feel to them. And I mean, they're like very secure in their own life. They definitely have their feet planted on the ground, meaning you can pretty much trust what this individual is going to tell you. You feel good when you're around them. You feel energy. And I do see you guys out and about in nature, so you may actually meet in a natural nature environment. Most definitely looks like a hillside. Okay, there's lots of pine trees up here, foresty type of trees up here, and then it's more open, plain, like a pasture, like farms, like a park. It's very open green grass. So you're getting ready to meet somebody that is going to rock your world, where you may be trying to change in a different direction and they're actually going to help you. It will go slow. It'll go slow because they want to get to know you. They don't want to tell you, I love you, way before they're ready. They want to say it when it actually feels right. They're methodical in the way that they think. They're planned and organized in the way that they function, and so are a lot of our Gemini. You may even color code things in your life. So there's like this pairing that's going to be very, very nice for a lot of you. Now, let's take a look at your final overall message from your guides from the universe. Cancer, you're going to have a moment of uncloaking, unveiling, being present during this time. In the month of April, pay very close attention to the synchronicities, the ones I've already called out, and others that I haven't. Leave us a comment on what your synchronicities are. Your guides are going to show you, and what they keep doing is showing this light coming down, and it highlights a certain area. If you have gone off track and things aren't going well in your life, this is that moment to turn things around, where you're changing, and that change is going to be monumental for you, and it is going to start you in an upward motion. And that's, or accelerate if you're already in that upward motion. Some of you, it does have to do with the business, okay? And again, I'm seeing nonprofit organization. So this is combining forces, to volunteering your time. If you are healed and it's time for you to move forward and you're not quite sure what to do, give freely to others. Give free to others. And it's from the bottom of your heart. You're going to be guided on what to do through the energies of the universe. The divine is going to highlight your life in a very positive way. So you guys, I hope this helps you, and I wish you a wonderful April. Much love.